So welcome aboard this Airbus A330neo plane. We're flying from Lisbon in Portugal down to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Bit touch and go this morning because we had a very much delayed flight in from London Heathrow. Apparently the wheel had to be changed after we had boarded that flight. So there was about an hour-long delay before we made our way down to Lisbon. And having arrived in Lisbon, it was a very quick dash across the airport. Because there was a fault on the previous plane, they parked right out on the side of the apron, miles away from the terminal. We had to wait for a bus to get to the terminal. It took forever. And then it was wacky races to run through the terminal to get here. But eventually we did, and boarding started as soon as we arrived. And we're very much now sat down, very comfortable in our Recaro. Yes, they use Recaro seats on TAP. Our Recaro seats, which feel quite comfortable. The leg room's fairly good. Give you a bit of a view of the leg room down there. So for someone of my height, that leg room's fairly good. There looks like it's a really good interactive in-flight entertainment system, but we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. Really, to be honest with you, all I'm waiting for now is a nice drink, something to eat, and a bit of a relax. So, a very quick update for you. We haven't moved, we haven't gone anywhere. We're still sat at the airport, waiting for the tyres to have their pressure equalised. There seems to be a bit of familiarity here, because that's exactly what happened this morning in London before we took off. The captain came on and said he had a problem with his tyres, and we've just had it again. So we're going to be off in about 5 or 10 minutes time. So fingers crossed they can get their tyres sorted and we can be up and away. So the food's just turned up. We've got a starter of tuna and potato salad, and then we've gone for the main course of the chicken. I haven't opened this just as yet, so let's have a sneak peek and see what lurks beneath. One of the good things about TAP is that they have metal cutlery on board, which is quite rare on flights these days. So yeah, we've got some chicken and rice and vegetables there. Starts with tuna and potato salad, and then the dessert is a caramel and milk custard with some bread and some butter and cheese and things like that. They asked if we wanted any alcoholic drinks. They have mentioned on both the TAP flights that we've been on today that under Portuguese law they don't serve very much alcohol on board. However, I've asked for a beer and a red wine and been very successful in achieving both. So the meal service has just finished, and as it says there, we've got 8 hours and 13 minutes remaining. Just do a quick review of the in-flight entertainment before I show you how many drinks I've currently got on my table. It's a really, really good, fun, interactive system that they've got here. This is the kids map that you can go wherever you want to go, zoom in, check out which animals you want to have a look at. It's all very, very responsive to touchscreen. The only thing I would say about the entertainment system is that perhaps the movies aren't as new as you might get on other airlines. You know, the most recent movies you got there: Bad Boys, Ride or Die, Back to Black. Yeah, not as many new films, but they you know, the system works really well. It's very quick, very responsive to the touch. So meanwhile, Louise is currently across here learning some Portuguese, because it's a language that we've never spoken before, and it's really going to test us. In the meantime, they were really quick to come around and take away all of the food, because I still hadn't eaten my cheese and biscuits, so I've kept those. But they also came around with a second drink service immediately after dinner, which then meant that, yeah, I've had another red wine, I've had a nice coffee. So yeah, the lady in front of us just reclined her seat fully. So yeah, it feels a bit tight now, but no worries. So with 1 hour 42 left before we arrive into Rio, we've just been served the final meal service on this flight, and it comes in this little box. If we open up the little box, you'll see we've got a roll, which Louise reliably informs me contains kind of like a pepperoni type thing, and a bag of fruit, and just chosen to have a coffee at this stage. There was still a full bar service available, so you might be surprised to know that I've just gone for a coffee. So yeah, that's it for now, and we'll be landing in around about 1 hour 41 minutes. It for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed watching. We arrived about 40 minutes late into Rio, and I hope to see you again on the next video.